Yorubas and the Igbos right now. It is easier for a needle to pass through the eye of a camel than the Yorubas and the Igbos to share one country together. Very soon, just very soon. The Yorubas and the Igbos can never intermarry again, never. Like, it will be an abomination if this energy is maintained and sustained. Airpeace airline owned by Allen Onyema is under tribal attack because Isiagu was warned by his air hostess, Yoruba Ronus. The Yoruba Ronus are proposing to boycott Airpeace because, according to them, Airpeace is now an Igbo flight, Igbophobia. According to the Yoruba Ronus, Airpeace no longer represents the unity and the peace of Nigeria in their words. Airpeace is no longer a Nigeria flight, it is now an Igbo flight. If Allen Onyema was Aliko Dangote, will the Yorubas have the balls to question him for wearing his staffs, Babariga? Now listen to me. There was Igbos before Nigeria, and there will always be Igbos after Nigeria. Allen Onyema is an Igbo man from Anambra State. He cannot throw away his culture, his Isiago, just because he wants to please you in your one Nigeria unity. Don't forget, the Igbos traditionally, originally, naturally have their culture, tradition, food, way of life. Nigeria doesn't have any of this. The Igbos cannot forget who they are. We cannot forget who we are. Just because we want to please your so-called one Nigeria that was created by a lunatic in 1914. One united Nigeria can never be achieved with this type of settings, I promise you that. Pache is the only way forward. Patching Nigeria, that is what I mean. Even if a united Nigeria was supposed to be possible, with the type of Yoruba rules we have today, a united Nigeria can only happen in our dreams. How can a united Nigeria be possible when an Allen Onyema cannot comfortably wear his staffs, his ancestral attire, his cultural attire, Isiago, because Yoruba Ronus will not be happy with him. Yoruba Ronus will boycott Airpeace because they do not want anything that has to do with Igbo attire. The Ronus want Allen Onyema to wear his staffs, Nigeria attire. And I have searched, I have not seen where is Nigeria attire. Is there anything like Nigeria attire? I have never heard of it before. You want a restructured Nigeria. You want to start by changing Nigeria from Federal Republic of Nigeria to United States of Nigeria. Both the person that is trying to initiate this and those wishing to execute the United States of Nigeria, both of them are on hard drugs, if not colus. This is just a fairy tale, and fairy tales are mere fictions. They don't come to reality. You have Nigeria, but you don't have Nigerians. I assure you that. What you have now is Igbos, Yorubas, Hausas, Effiks, Benins, etc. There is no Nigeria, and there are no Nigerians in it. Yoruba Rono, listen. There is nothing like Nigeria food, but there is Igbo food. There is nothing like Nigeria attire, but there is Igbo attire. There is nothing like Nigeria culture and tradition, but there is Igbo culture and there is Igbo tradition. Nigeria is just 110 years old. The Igbos are over 5,000 years sugar size. I blame one person for all these things that is going on in Nigeria, Frederick Lord Lugard. I will forever blame Lord Lugard for this. If not that Frederick Lord Lugard joined the Yorubas and the Hausas, the Igbos together, I don't see reasons why a Hausa man and an Igbo man should be called one. Because there is nothing that made us to be one. You know that there is nothing that made us one. Nothing. Just the same way you love your Ashoke and your Babariga as a Hausa man, Ashoke as a Yoruba man. I love my Isiago. I am an Igbo woman. And I am proud of my identity. I cannot hide this Isiago because a Yoruba man doesn't like it. I can't hide this beautiful, colorful Isiago because a Hausa man doesn't like it. I can't hide who I am because you want me to wear your Babariga or because you want me to stand for the so-called unity of Nigeria. This is who I am, Isiago. Our ancestors will not even be happy. They will frown that we are not proud of who we are. So this is who I am. I am an Igbo woman. I am proud to be called an Igbo woman. I will showcase my tribe to the world and tell them that this is who I am. I don't know your problem. So the fact that you cannot accommodate me in the same place, you want us together to be called one Nigeria, what now made us one? How can you say I am your sister when you frown because you see me putting on Isiago? Therefore, you say you are going to boycott Airpeace because the staffs in Airpeace are putting on Isiago. Just the same way you love your furau de nono, your tuwa masara de miyankuka. I love my ofo nubu and apokaraka, my jingwan. I love my ofo. I love my ofen sala. I love my abacha. I love my fio. I love my akede. That is the Igbo food that we have in Igbo land, and I am very proud of it. You love your awara. You love the food you eat in the north, just the same way you love your, what is that Yoruba food? Just the same way you love your ewedu. You love your begiri. You love your amala. You love your ofe, and you don't want me to love my own. You don't want me to love my own food. You don't want me to love my akede. Now, that is injustice. This is who we are. Be proud of who you are. I am proud of who I am. There was an Igbo man before Nigeria. We were here before Nigeria was created, and we are going to continue to be proud of who we are. We can't succumb to your tribalistic behavior because we want to preach one Nigeria that is not existing anywhere. Simply a fairy tale. Let an Igbo man be an Igbo man. Let a Benin man be a Benin man. Let an Hausa man be an Hausa man. You can't force me to be who I am not. I cannot wear Babariga and I cannot wear Ashoke because I want to please you. I am an Igbo woman and I will continue to represent my culture, my tradition, and my identity. I don't blame you, I blame Alen Onyema for trying to please you people to gain sympathy from a country that doesn't recognize its efforts after rescuing Nigerians from xenophobia attack in South Africa. Please, if you want to boycott Airpeace, feel free. Feel free to boycott Airpeace. Since the Isiago is irritating you, you can feel free. There is no need for you to continue patronizing what you don't like. You can go to Lagos State and patronize Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Olu have red line, blue line, yellow line, pink line, purple line. Sanwo-Olu has constructed green line in Lagos. Go and follow Sanwo-Olu train. Airpeace is a private business owned by an individual. You cannot tell him how to run his business. You can't tell him the kind of food his staffs will eat. You can't tell him the kind of clothes his staffs will wear just because he wants to please your tribalistic character. What you cannot do to Dangote, don't do it to Alen Onyema. What you cannot have balls to do to Adenuga, don't do it to Alen Onyema. What you cannot do to Otedola, do not do it to Alen Onyema. Don't do it to Alen Onyema. This war that is between Yorubas and the Igbos, Yoruba, you know the answer. You can never win a war against the Igbos. You, Yoruba Ronu, you can never win a war against the Igbos. Whenever you close your eyes to sleep, always have that at the back of your mind, that a Yoruba Ronu can never in his life win a war against the Igbos. This Isiago has come to stay. This Isiago has come to stay. It is who we are. You don't like it? Go and enter train. Sanwo-Olu is waiting for you in Lagos. Yellow line and blue line is there. If you don't like it, you can go for a boat or you trek. You mustn't enter Airpeace. Igbo have come to stay. Not even you, nor anybody around you can stop this great tribe.
It's so sad that Igbos are trying to be one Nigeria more than the people who own the Nigeria. But however, I have nothing much to say, but the Yoruba, it cannot win war against the Igbos, both in the media, in everything. So days have gone where you people use media, and you cannot use media again to intimidate the Igbos. So if you people claim one Nigeria most and you own the Nigeria, then show the example and stop being hypocrites.